So when I saw this category, most of my, favorite,
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
Looking at the nominations and the guys, yeah, kudos to everyone who was nominated. But I don't think it's actually combative enough. It's not competitive. It's not highly competitive. Off the top of my head, I can just I know who will win.
You see that some people don't actually submit their content for nomination. Or they are waiting for them to just get noticed by AMVCA by themselves.
I was expecting the likes of Shank Comics to be on board.
Yeah.
Jotter
As well. Rashagito was quite,
He has been there
did a lot of stuff last year and all that. So why they were omitted, we don't know.
The winner of Best Digital Content Creator AMVCA 2025 is
Taooma. Elozonam.
Award seasons always spark up conversations, but this year's AMVCA nominations has left us with more questions than answers. The next category we would be analyzing is Best Digital Content Creator. The nominees are so let's start with you, Jude. What is your take on the listings in this particular category?
Okay, so when I saw this category, most of my, favorite,
Yeah.
I didn't see them. So I was trying to see the likes of Bridges have never been nominated.
That's true.
That's true.
And we have Kilai was nominated.
Won last year.
Kiki has been nominated before.
Yeah.
What was this guy's name again? There's some new guys that came up.
Macaroni.
Shank.
Yeah, Shank.
There's so many of them. You understand? So I don't know. So the question, that's like AY raised the question when we did what they call it, art director. When you now said, you see that some people don't actually submit their content for nomination. Or they are waiting for them to just get noticed by AMVCA by themselves. You understand? Because these other guys on this category, they did great. You understand? But it's not compared to some other guys that we know have been doing, dropping great content over the years. You understand? So me, I didn't really. The category was not what I expected.
Do you agree?
Yeah, for me, yes, I would agree with Jude. Looking at the nominations and the guys, yeah, kudos to everyone who was nominated. But I don't think it's actually combative enough. It's not competitive. It's not highly competitive. Off the top of my head, I can I know who will win. I can predict easily. I was expecting the likes of Shank Comics to be on board.
Yeah.
Jotter as well.
This guy that does commercial a lot. There's one guy that even did this car commercial. That's it.
I can't recall.
Remember his name. The guy is great.
Rashagito was quite,
He has been there.
Did a lot of stuff last year and all that. So why they were omitted, we don't know. Like Jude said, did they submit their body of work, their contents for nominations? We don't know. So
which of these nominations was a bit surprising?
Surprising. I would say, surprising, or I would just say probably did not really impress me.
Yeah.
That's EO. That's I think what's it now? This
we listen, we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge. Yes. Thumbs up to him. But EO Prosper's content was not captivating for me.
So AY, with the rise of TikTok and Instagram content creation, do you think AMVCA should create more categories for digital content creation?
Yes, like the best podcasts, review podcasts. We have quite a number of people who review movies, Nollywood movies right now. Case in point, POV.
Right.
All right. So we have a bunch of guys who review Nollywood and all that, whether on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and yes. So I believe we need a category for best review podcast, or I don't know how they'll call it. I think that should be in place. Since the rise of remember this movie now dropped some months back. That's Love in Every Word.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about.
Actually,
So, and we had a lot of podcasters, a lot of
Yeah.
guys coming online to talk about the movie and review the movie and all that. So I believe AMVCA carve out a category for best podcasts or best review podcast or something. Yeah.
Jude, what category would you like to add to this digital content creation if you were to suggest?
For me, I'll just say leave it as best digital content. Do you know why? Because we have other awards that are actually based on social media influencers. You understand? We have I don't want to mention other.
Yeah, true. We have quite.
There are other awards
yeah.
that actually say, okay, best influencer in Instagram, best podcast of the year. I see other awards that have that category. So it does not make it too lengthy for AMVCA. I think AMVCA should also focus on content creators that are actually doing series. Yes, and like we know of Lasisi Elenu, that is doing his pensioner
series. Yeah,
we know Woz now.
Even the waiter too.
Woz did his legal something that has to do with court something. So these guys are now beginning to do series on YouTube and stuff like that. So that is kind of content we have to start say, okay, this is like looking like a short movie somehow, and people are now enjoying it. But Shaggy has his own.
Yeah, true.
Kiki Sabinus has his own with Taxi and stuff like that.
Kiki has
her own as well. You understand? So I think they need to start nominating this kind of people. Because they take a lot of. Yeah, she has her own.
Yeah, she has her. Yes.
You understand? So
what's the name of that? Barakat.
Yes.
Yeah, Barakat.
Therapy.
Yeah, Barakat.
So they have their own. So these kind of guys now you're not just doing short content. Now they are making it lengthy. You understand? So they are putting lots of time and effort into it. So I feel like these guys are actually supposed to be nominated for best digital. Yes, I don't want you to start breaking them down into different categories. It will now make it look, it's not going to be very interesting again. So for me, I feel like you just let it be, but focus on nominating people that actually have done lots of work. Everybody work. All these ones, they actually put a lot of work, but those that actually spend time in doing series and doing things that have been engaging for a long time. So.
All right. In your own opinion, who shouldn't be on that list?
Same thing with what he mentioned. Prosper. Yes, I. It's even when they even put him in this category, I have to go and check the guy. Like I watched his content, I like, okay, you're doing great. You understand? But it's not. If I'm putting guys that were not on that list, you understand? I'll say, your content is not like their content. Like their content is way here, and you are just here. You understand? Probably you might still have to work on some other things to add to your content as well. But I was surprised to see him on that category.
Speaking of content creators that I feel like we're snubbed, I mean, Ono is a great digital content creator, and I do not know why he's not on that list.
Well.
That's very poor from AMVCA. This is someone I feel like you should consider maybe for next year's award. All right, now top 3, AY.
Top
in
3,
no particular order.
No particular order, has to be Elozonam with who is Sarah. Second has to be Taooma with tips. Third has to be Ariyiike and Jotter with oil and gas.
Okay, top 3, no particular order.
Same thing. I'll give my reasons to each of them. So Elozonam, picture quality, sound was very clean. The jobs were clean. But storyline was not. Like
I kind of disagree about it.
So Taooma, based on, she has always have great storylines, great picture quality as well, because of where her background is. Like her husband is one of those that had one of the best cameras and stuff like that. And so then we have Ariyiike with Brain Jotter. Now Brain Jotter brought the spice to that particular episode. You understand? And the reason is because the storyline was nice and it was funny. You understand? I was very engaged. I had to watch it from beginning to the end. It was very nice. So that's my top 3.
All right, anyway, let's hear your counter opinion.
My counter opinion has to be what he said with Elozonam's Who is Sarah? And the storyline not being captivating enough. I would disagree because now he brought in triple role, that's multi-role. He played the main character, he played the voice of God or voice of good and voice of evil. That's 3 in 1. That's innovative. That's one. Secondly, the end, that if you watch that content, Who is Sarah, I couldn't what was in my mind was, this his girlfriend will feel offended, she'll flare up, but she brought in a twist. So you have a side chick somewhere, okay, invite her over, let's have dinner together. You know what that means when 3 people, 3 adults, 2 female and a male are having dinner together. Get your mind out of the gutter anyway. So it was quite, and the storyboarding from even the pop-ups, even the graphics, there were effects, the ball effects, dangling, the sound and all that, the picture quality you mentioned, the cinematography, the framing, the costumes. Come on now. Come on. For me, it was intentional. It was a straight stop, because we all go through it. Anytime we are doing something that is not good, there's always the voice of God or voice of good, and there's always a voice of evil. But he now brought in another twist. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Sometimes we act weird, and that was the role the lady played.
Okay.
Yes, good, bad, then weird. Okay.
All right. So now we're going to be doing something. We're going to be, saying who we predict would be the winner. However, you're going to do it at the same time, because I don't want anybody to get into the head of anybody. So once I say the winner is, you say your winner immediately. No wasting time. For the first time, I want to see if you guys would predict the same winner. So let's do this. Are we ready?
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let me give you a moment to think of your winner. 3, 2, 1.
Before we launch,
okay,
let's bear in mind this is a voting category.
Yeah.
Voting category means it doesn't matter the quality.
Viewer's choice.
It's viewer's choice.
Yeah. So let's just
okay.
predict.
All right.
In 3. So think about it now, viewer's choice. Now this has to do with the following of these particular their influence on their community.
Good.
So think about that. So don't just think about what you like
can I
now.
advise you?
You said you influence my decision.
No, I'm trying to influence my decision.
Right. No. So please, eyes on me. Eyes on me.
Okay, Michelle, can I advise you?
No, don't advise me.
Do you know what I want to say?
What do you want to say?
Now, there's someone in this category. She has been nominated 4 times. These are 4th nomination.
Anyway,
he's buying votes.
He's campaigning.
He's campaigning.
There's also someone in this category has won before.
In 3, 2, 1. Now, the winner of Best Digital Content Creator AMVCA 2025 is
Taooma. Elozonam. I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Elozonam won. Elozonam and Kiki won the 2nd edition of this category.
Yeah.
That's a brag. That is experienced. He knows how to.
It was Elozonam and Kiki.
Do you know who's Kiki?
Kiki.
Powerhouse.
Relax.
Okay.
Now, if you look at what gave them that vote, aside the following, which they both have,
okay,
go watch what he did with Kiki. He has always maintained his quality of production. Give it to Elozonam. Give it to him. I'll doff my hat for you. Secondly, his story is quite relatable. We all go through it. Our conscience battling with, what is good and what is evil. There's this rivalry, and that was what he was able to play out. Then thirdly, Elozonam has grown over the years. His following is not like when he was in BBN.
Yeah.
He has grown. People have loved him. He winning AMVCA has opened a lot of doors for him. I'm trying to campaign before.
That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
But for me, yeah, but based on quality, not following per se, but based on quality, I'll go. That's why I went for Elozonam quality.
Should I tell you the reason why I went for Taooma?
Why?
Now Taooma have been nominated
4 times. These are 4th nomination.
and she have not won one
Yes.
before. And
There's a reason she did not win.
So this is the thing here. Taooma is a lady that can play multiple characters.
Same with
When you
Elozonam.
mention multiple characters first, and when you say Taooma do the same thing as well. When you say picture quality, don't even go there, because this lady,
But
they
the
have
balance of plate.
Well, I'm coming. In visual quality, don't even go there, because I know the camera this lady is using. You understand? This lady shot a series with her pregnancy.
No.
Yes, I'm still
Jude,
coming.
you
No,
are missing the
I
point.
feel like you guys are doing a lot of campaign here.
No, Jude, you are missing the point. We are looking at the episode that was nominated, not what she has done.
wait, no.
Let's look at Tips was nominated
Yeah.
alongside Who is Sarah. On the balance of play, Who is Sarah has better quality than Tips. Go and watch it now.
Okay, so this fight, you guys will take it.
Please
outside
watch
the
it
show.
now.
So guys, we have 2 predictions. Who
It will
is
shock
Sarah
you. It
by-
will be
yo.
risky. No.
No risky.
Jotter.
Ariyiike.
Brain Jotter, they will win it,
that's
because
true.
Brain Jotter is a big name.
That's true.
He has a fan base
Yeah,
to help.
serious fan base,
Ah,
that's
actually.
true.
But he was
Yeah.
not. Normally he's supposed to be nominated
Yeah,
single.
true.
Yeah.
But now he's not appearing with Ariyiike.
But I don't see
Ariyike is
anything
doing well in
special in
cinema
that risk.
already.
I don't see anything special that oil and gas. So really, that risky.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Okay.
me.
So, guys, this is where we'd wrap it up on this particular category. We have 2 predictions. Who is Sarah by Elozonam and Tips by Taooma. What do you guys think? Let us know who would be winning this category. Thank you very much.